Niggas want to stick me for my papers. Damn. Why they want to stick me for my papers?
Damn.
Why they want to stick me for my papers, though?
Motherfuckers, they heard about them goddamn Rolexes and them Lexus Jeeps and them Texas license plates out of state. That's why. Show off. Fuck you think this is? Niggas is hungry, bro. Ribs is touching out here, Biggie. Niggas is hungry. You don't understand. Once you come up, get the fuck out the hood, bro. That should be rule number uno. Get your bag and get gone, nigga. We don't love you no more. I mean, we love you.
Well, you know, sometimes you gotta love people from a distance.
Yeah, man. Love me from a distance.
That's how that goes.
We got FaceTime. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Let me get a bag, boy.
So, little bro.
Yo.
This is the constant theme right now. We have a standings, so to say.
Yes, sir.
With the releases of the year so far.
Yes, sir. Can I recommend, right? Hold on, because before, just to keep them and have them go back. Motherfuckers, if y'all missed the first 3 episodes,
yes,
you're going to miss from January to now. Correct.
And if you want to go and look back, our audio version is available on Apple, Stitcher, and Podbean.
Yep.
Or you can wait till the footage comes out on YouTube. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead, little bro.
So basically, I'm going to hit y'all motherfuckers with what is popping in March now, week number 2 of March.
Let's get it.
So starting off, I think we kicked off with Smoke Dizza, Nimlo, and 183rd. Diplomatic Community, Euro Droog, YOD Wave or Yard Wave. Today is Friday the 11th. We got Benny the Butcher, Ton Attack, Ton Talk 4. Elza and Georgia and Muldrow. Zygeist. And, which is some heavy heated drama on this last drop, King Crooked, Joel Ortiz, Rise and Fall of Slaughterhouse. There's a lot of good shit today, man.
There is.
I also got hit for a few, like, people text, but those people were never vetted, so I got it vetted, so I ain't saying shit until So shout out to my peoples that always look out and text me on Friday mornings and whatnot. Always keeping you in that sharp, man.
Keeping you in that loop.
Yeah, man. So but yeah, so I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this weekend.
You're really pumped. You really tapped in.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
There
was a good one.
Was in January.
The Dark Times of Mike Dowd.
Yes.
There's one that we overlooked by Mad Hatton.
That dropped in January, actually. January 22nd, so start of the year.
Yo, it's Mad Hatton in Spanish Ran. Yo, make sure you go and listen to that.
Dope project.
Incredible instrumentation and bars, of course. We will never steer you wrong in that regard. So, little bro.
Yeah.
Our standings, my standings have been pretty much the same. You have been fluctuating.
Yeah.
Going back to projects.
Yeah.
My top 3 were, of course,
Mussolini
and
Ninth Wonder,
Euro Droog and the God Fahim.
Wolf of Wall Street 2.
Wolf of Wall Street 2 and DJ Muggs.
Yes. DJ Muggs and Riggs Gold.
That is my top 3 projects so far.
Right.
And that has pretty much been my 3.
Yeah. All right. So my Kami Dollar Menu still is on my joint. Earl's still there, sick.
Number 1?
No, I didn't say that.
I need to know them. We need to know the standings, bro.
He only gave top 3. See how that's unfair?
I gave you my top 3 selections.
In order. So I'm giving my 3.
No. Let's do this again. I'm going with the best project right now is Mussolini and Ninth Wonder.
All right, so that's what you're saying.
Number 2, for me, for Caps,
right.
is Euro Droog and the God Fahim.
I got you.
And number 3 is DJ Muggs and Riggs.
All right. I got you.
In that order.
All right.
It hasn't wavered.
Right.
That's the 3.
My ears work different.
Because next week, after I digest these new projects, it could change.
My ears work different.
No, he just don't like to fucking put the number on it. That's the real issue, guys.
So 1 was Mock, Dollar Menu.
See?
2, Currency and Alchemist. Continuous. And then 3, Earl. Earl came down, I would say.
And listen, there's a bunch of other projects. I
Yeah.
mean, you could go back.
Yeah.
You could go back. Here's another thing. Since we're discussing the hip hop projects, it's real funny. We were driving over here. You know, Flaco, since he didn't invite us to watch Batman, you know, he did give us a nice little lift. You know, to the studio today. Shout out to CK.
I could do.
Shout out to CK Studios.
At least I could do. Shout out to CK Studios.
You know what I'm saying? For housing us. You know, and yeah, we were walking through, and I was like, "Yo, what's your thoughts on the new Tanner Talk?" And he's like, I just don't. There's just too much shit out here. I'm going to ask this question again.
No. What you said originally was, yo, there's no intro for this one?
There's really no real intro.
So then you made me catch. I was like, hold up. And then I went and checked 3, and he jumped right into it too. So I was like, what do you mean? And he goes, no, normally Benny talking shit. And I was like, bro, no, not for nothing, bro. I listened to it driving in the morning, and I was vibing, but I zoned out. And then I jumped right into Elzine, and then there was a whole other shit that worked. And
then I asked, which one would you, if you had to pull one, because I think Tanner Talk, to me, Tanner Talk 3 and the Hit Boy album was like, to me, was like the two top projects in his catalog.
Okay.
And I asked him in the car, like, yo, which one, if you had to grab one, which one would you grab first? And the answer was, there's just too much music for me.
Yes.
So I'm going to pose this question again.
Mm-hmm.
Do you approve of the direct-to-consumer, or did you like the album release model better?
It's an easier pace, and you can really, I don't know if I will ever, like, it's weird, right? Like, when you got too much of something, it usually ends up not being good.
That's a fact.
So when you have somebody like how much Jay means to me, because at least he gave me a year window to breathe, unless he's on some features.
Right.
I don't know if I'm gonna ever like be educated, navigate spaces, because you're getting it through these bars. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what raised me. I don't know if I necessarily had like it's got to be a vibe or I got to be in a zone, because like it's like I'm either a fucking employee, which I'm basically a tool with a heart.
Fact.
And you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a weapon for a fucking utility worker. So I'm committed to that for 8+ hours minus my commute.
Correct.
Then I get up in that crib and I'm a husband and a father.
Right.
So it's like finding this window to really digest this shit like I used to when I'm memorizing every single track.
Yeah.
So it ain't a bad thing at all. Like, I wish if I was 17 again in this time, forget it. I probably would be spitting at this point in time, because I would have been way too fucking motivated. This shit. It's like, all these niggas getting off like that? Oh, hell no. I got to do something here.
Yeah.
So I love it, but I just know, for me, I hear some shit, and even as I have it written down, like, you'll sit there and see, we only giving, but I mean, this is like real shit, and this is what we listen to. Never mind joints that drop that like my cousins would send me, and like, yo, hear this. I'm like, I don't like no motherfucking Little Shandu or whatever the fuck his name is. Like, what the hell is this? Like, nah, Kate, trust me. I'm like, all right, nah, I'll give it. If you, all right, let me hear it. So it's like, you know, and there's all of that.
Sure.
So it's a little bit overwhelming, but it's a good problem to have. You know what I'm saying? But like,
sure.
I just don't know, like, when it's all said and done, if I'm ever like hold my head on, other than like now it's just like, who's the most consistent with all these bodies of work that they be flooding the fucking industry with?
That's the problem.
And I just go by that at this point.
That's the thing. You know, my answer to that is always, when people ask me, if the business wasn't so fucked up, you wouldn't have to have this. You wouldn't have this issue.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, that's always my answer.
That is true.
You know, had these guys like really getting paid,
right,
like instead of 0.00000009% of a penny, maybe we wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah, but it's crazy though. Like, you also still have to give a huge shout out to like Westside, Benny, Conway, Alchemist, Bodie, fucking Coda the Friend, Makami. I mean, because these are dudes that
Marlon Craft.
It almost seems like it's non-stop. I don't even understand how they're able. But then again, they take this skill that they have, this blessing that they have, seriously on the whole other level. Like where we got to put in 8 hours somewhere to make money. They know this is how they're living, and they're in there for a minimum of 8 hours a day.
Nah.
Cutting it up in the studio, doing whatever, listening to music, sampling.
Sure.
Sure. Spitting shit, hearing shit, spitting their own,
Finding that sound, man. Finding that right recipe.
Right. So it's dope, man. Those that are able to continue to just do it and keep us full.
Yeah, listen, man. I feel like it's kind of like Thanksgiving, where it's like
all year long.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like Thanksgiving dinner, like, yeah, you could be full, but like, so what? I'm gonna eat again.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna eat again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna watch two football games, even though I don't watch the NFL, but that's just the metaphor. Like, I'm gonna watch these 3 football games. Halftime, I'm gonna sit down, re-up, I'll throw the plate on again, and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah, man, it's a definite repeat. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's my thing. The business was right. You wouldn't have to do that. If you didn't have labels that shelved people and actually let them fucking live out their dream,
right?
And if it fails, it fails. If they succeed, they succeed. If you allow guys that are creators to actually have a piece of the ownership, you know what I'm saying? Like it's such a foul, fucked up biz, man. It really is. So that's why when you're out there, you see somebody doing something independent, support that person. They're out there clothing,
absolutely,
making shoes, paintings.
Boom Life, shout out, baby.
Shout out to Boom Life, the sponsor of Caps Corner Store.
Yeah.
And Sucka Free Podcast, you know what I'm saying? Ownable threads.
Yes.
Hype kills.
Yep.
I could go on and on. Look out, man. Go invest in those people, man. It's the resources you're giving them by supporting them, by purchasing, it goes such a long way, man. And you're like actually a part of something. Like
facts.
The customer service, all the way to, them making sure you got it delivered on time.
Yep.
And when it doesn't, they correct it and then some.
Yep.
Like take pride in that. Take pride in the people that, are out there fucking doing it.
Yeah.
That have the balls to fucking go out there and do it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a fact.
So do you think with these 3 projects, do you think that which one of them do you think could overtake the one spot?
Easily Elzad and Benny. I listened to both of them, one shot over, and I'm gonna stand by what I just said.
Got you.
Yeah.
I'm actually when Elzad dropped that single, that to me that's the most anticipated project.
Okay.
For me, for Caps.
Right.
Unless Odyssey comes out of the woodwork and drops something, because that's always another artist I'm always checking for.
It's been a while.
And if they're doing another King's Disease, that's probably looking forward on my palette. Another Sky Zoo project. Another Marlon Craft project. I'm greedy with these guys.
Odyssey hasn't dropped since 2020. Started the pandemic in July.
Yeah.
So almost 2 years.
So I need one from him, man.
Yep.
You want to fucking go see a live performance, bro.
Iceberg before that, which was 3 years. So
great album.
He's
so slept on.
No, well, that's obvious, but I'm saying more like something might be coming.
I hope so, man. Maybe because I'm fucking ready, man.
But you see, that's traditionally how it used to be for us, for artists.
Sure.
Let them take their time, let them marinate, let them hook up wherever they are.
Well, listen, what makes a Kendrick and a J. Cole who they are?
Yeah.
They make albums when they're ready to say something to you.
Yep.
They don't get caught up in the
Yep.
Don't get caught up in the, oh, well, I got to drop something because if I don't, then I'm not going to stay relevant.
Right.
You know, they're just built differently.
Yep.
They're just built differently. That's, you know, that's why there's always, I would say, there's always levels to everything.
That's true.
Always levels to everything, bro. So yeah, make sure you guys check out these projects.
Yes.
Please. They are Caps and Flaco approved. And they are Sucka Free approved. Mm-hmm. And they are Herbs All In It approved. Yep. And they are Caps Corner Store approved. Trust when I tell you. Because I will not, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And on that one, it's time for the main event of the evening. Peace.